I feel lost. I feel lost, and it's really easy to feel that way. We are living in a complex world. We are living in societies that don't share common vision, and where it is easy to feel afraid, where it is easy to fight. We are humans, and fear is our basic reaction to what we don't truly understand. But fear can easily be abused. It can be used against us by those who want to seize more power, who want to control our lives. Ever since the last third of the 19th century, world globalization has been imminent. Through advancements in transportation and later on communication technology and other abilities, our world has shrunk. Goods, services, capital, people, but also diseases, threats, and instabilities do much easier cross borders of our homeland countries. But is it really true that our world was never that complicated? Is it really true that we should be afraid? Is it really true that we should use our fear against us? International political economy combines modern economics with political science to define globalization as a mere arena for human actions. For decades, it has been searching for the right balance between competition and regulation, between private responsibility and paternalism. But today, it offers even a more powerful framework. One that was first introduced to me by a good friend and mentor of mine, Roger Toos, British professor of international political economy. Roger added a third domain, technology. Technology that is so crucial to understand today's complex world. Imagine generative artificial intelligence. How much does it cost? How much energy does it consume? Should it be free for all? Should governments impose ethical rules on it? And what kind of engine works best? How would quantum computing increase the speed AI models learn? You see, economics, politics, technology. Only in the intersection of the three, our global reality lies. But there are also certain limits to the three. Scarce resources of the only planet that was given to us. Take semiconductors. 90% of the most advanced chips have been manufactured in Taiwan. When factories there discontinued production during COVID pandemics, this minor part revealed major vulnerability. And global value chains and manufacturing elsewhere in the world got disrupted. Or look south to the lithium triangle in Latin America, where some 60% of global lithium stock is actually located. With every ton of lithium extracted using 2 million liters of water, which changes extraction into a battleground between local farmers and multinational corporations. Or water in the river of Nile, where conflict between Ethiopia and Egypt can easily grow into an armed conflict for water. These are no coincidences, these are early warnings. Scarcity of chips, lithium, or water change the landscape of globalization. Call it scarce resources, ecology, or environment, but take it as a limit of our economic growth, of our governance effectiveness, and our technological progress. International political economy does not offer simple solutions for all. It itself grows out of three brilliant but divergent traditions. Smithian by Adam Smith, who believed in the power of markets and ethics. Adam Smith, who oversaw ships bringing the riches of globalization into the port of Glasgow, who believed that if inclusive institutions are properly set, individual creativity will lead to innovation and economic growth. Keynesian or realist approach by John Maynard Keynes, a renowned Cambridge professor of economics who saw millions desperately seeking a job after the Great Depression of the 1930s, who saw markets collapsing that quickly that governments had to be called to action through spendings, debt management, or taxes, restoring market equilibria. Marxism by Karl Marx himself, who lived through the harshness of industrial revolution in Victorian England, who saw people working endless hours with limited or no security, who understood the disruptive power of innovation and technological progress, and who believed that markets, even if intervened in, cannot bridge such injustices. And you know what? The three are still here with us. In every lecture hall like this, in every parliament, in every classroom, in every boardroom, even in every pub debate, there are Smithians, Keynesians, and Marxists debating, discussing, interpreting. And that is what makes understanding our current world so hard. They share different traditions, they have different paradigms, but they do share the same global reality. And the key to understand it without fear is communication. Take it for granted that every group of people sees globalization differently. They grew up in different systems. They were educated under different paradigms. Some of them feel like globalization winners, and some of them are lost in it. Take these differences as a gift. Try to step into your neighbor's shoes. Try to see the world through their eyes. Start with what you understand best: economics, politics, or technology. And then approach them. Ask, do they trust authorities? Do they believe in private responsibility? Are they creative risk takers? Or do they see injustice everywhere? Talk to them. With respect, dignity, and more clarity. Don't feel offended by different opinion, and don't take your opinion as granted. Since history of globalization also teaches us that the world has always moved in cycles. We have seen free exploration. We have seen crises that restored faith in governments and their regulation. We have seen decades of liberal globalization, and we have seen decades of government-led growth. No single paradigm lasts forever. International political economy was introduced here as a way how to understand our world better, in a more structured way. It can break it down into economics, politics, and technology. It reminds us that there are limits to all three of them, and that every solution has a trade-off. It shows us that the world has always moved in cycles. And the key to understand it better without fear is respectful communication. It can take a while from where we stand now. But even the longest journey starts with a single step. Turn to your neighbor now. Give them a high five. Talk to them with respect. To understand them and listen. Thank you.